Your stocks. This is a show where we answer all your stocks and investment related queries. The market looking good after the recovery that we saw in the earlier hour of trade. Now we're still holding on with gains of almost 50 points for the Nifty Bank doing better with a 200-point gain. I'm Manglam Malu. With me is Samira. Hi, Samira.
Hi Manglam, good afternoon to you, and let's get started. In fact, we have some earnings reactions to start with. Amitav Mukherjee, Director of Finance at NMDC, joins in now. Hi Mr. Mukherjee, good afternoon. To begin with, could you give us some clarity on your operations in Chhattisgarh? Is it functional now?
When the production is going on normally, there's no problem with the production at all. The direct dispatches are going on, so the pipeline dispatches are okay. The direct rake dispatches are also fine. There is an issue with dispatches from our stocks that we expect to be solved in a couple of days, sooner or probably. We are hoping.
Okay, could you give us a sense how many mines are functioning though in Chhattisgarh and what's the utilization levels?
The production in both of them are working at optimum levels. Whether both for Kirandul and for Bakedi, the production is going on absolutely normal.
Okay, point taken there. If you could tell us a little about your total disputed tax-related cases, how much have you made provisions for, and what exactly could be the tax out or cash outgo if at all it happens?
I think we have cleaned our slate completely. So far as direct and indirect tax disputes are concerned, our slates are completely wiped clean. So there are no disputes as of now, either on indirect taxes or on direct taxes. So there's no question of further provisioning, there's no question of further settlement in the future.
Okay, fair point there. Also then, if you could tell us about your sales volumes, what is the realistic number that you're targeting for FY21?
We are very hopeful that we'll reach the FY20 figures. I think that should, the current trends, we are very, very hopeful that we'll be able to repeat what we did in FY20. You see, of course, in the month of April, we had a big hit. Production went down by more than 50%. The sales went down by around 50%. But since May and thereafter in June, I think they have picked up very well. If you see on a quarter-to-quarter basis, first quarter, year before last, we did 7 million ton. This year, first 2 months, we have done 4 million ton. So we will be in first quarter almost reaching the year before last figures. Last year were of course the all-time high, 8.5. Will not be reaching 8.5. But if you see the year before last figure of 7 million ton, and we are at 4 now. June, the demand is fairly robust. So I think thereafter it will be more or less on the same path we were there in the last year. So we are very hopeful that despite a bad April and a subdued May, we will be able to touch FY20 figures in sales and in both production and sales. That's the minimum we are hoping for.
Okay, global iron ore prices are rocketing. Is there any scope for NMDC now to increase prices as well?
Well, I cannot speculate on prices, especially on the. But yes, we are all maintaining that global prices and Indian prices are completely delinked. There is absolutely not much of a direct link between global prices and Indian domestic prices. They work on a completely separate set of parameters.
Okay, but have the prices bottomed out at least?
Well, I certainly hope so. Bottoming out, I certainly hope so, but then we cannot speculate on the prices, the movement of prices, either up or down. But obviously, as a finance man, I would certainly like to hope that it's bottomed out.
All right. And what exactly is your current cash balance, if you must, and post-tax, how much should it be?
Cash balance, we have, as of date, we have more than 2,000 crores, around 2,000 crores. And the capex originally planned was around 1,800 crores. But we'll have to review it, whether we'll do around 1,800 crores, but it will be a couple of hundreds here or there, but we'll try and do 1,800 crores, which is the budget.
All right. Thanks a lot, sir, for joining in and giving us all those details. That's about NMDC. The stock higher by about 1.5%. Management says in Chhattisgarh things are normal as of now. But let's move on and answer all your stock and investment related queries. To help you do that, we have Rajat Bose of rajatbose.com and Parthiv Shah, director at Tracom Securities or Tracom Stock Post.